Let me ask you something. What's something that describes you as a person? It could be a food, it could be a certain object you have in your house, it could be something you use every day, like a hair care product, skincare product, or it could be somebody that you look up to as a person. My name's Kennedy, and something that I think describes me is a sponge. And you may be thinking like, oh, a sponge, like those can get really gross, dirty, they're used a lot. I don't necessarily think of a sponge as a bad thing. I think of a sponge as something that is used in the right way, something that's absorbing and letting go easy at the same time. A sponge is used to clean things, get rid of things off of certain things, etc. Now you may be thinking a sponge is used in a bad way, but I think sponges are used in a good way, or especially in my case, because I think that I'm used to inspire those around me. Not to be cocky in any type of way, but in the basketball world, I'm an older player, and I feel that I am a good influence in the community, in that younger players look up to me as a person. I think I'm used in the way to inspire those people by being a good leader, being a good example, etc. I think that I'm used to share my knowledge and give my feedback to them to make them better as players, and off the court, give them the leadership that they need to be better as people. Being absorbing as a sponge, you absorb all the water, all the soap to clean something. I think I'm absorbing in the way of absorbing knowledge and feedback from others. I feel that the knowledge that people give you is something that you can use and take into your future or into your career and use it to be better as a person. Feedback wise, good or bad, getting feedback from people is something that you need to make yourself better and to be better as a human. Even if it's something you don't want to hear, the feedback from somebody else and what they see can really influence how you go about yourself and how you do things later. And letting go. Letting go as a sponge, you clean everything up, all the soap, all the water, all the dirt inside the sponge, and you just squish it all out and let it all go. To me, I think I let go of things that don't benefit me and aren't going to help me later in life. I've been through many situations in the past couple of years, good and bad, that have really led me to be better as a person by letting go of the distractions and the things that I know aren't going to make me better. Like, you could be wanting to hang out with this certain group of friends and be like, oh my gosh, this is the best group ever. But if they're bad influences or they're not treating you right, is that really going to benefit you later? Or an object. Oh, I may really want this object now, but is that going to help me later? Or is it going to benefit me with the purchase I made later in life? Or wanting to do things, wanting to go to a concert, going to see something, going to do something. Yeah, in the moment you want to go do it, but later, like, is it going to kick you in the butt, or is it going to be a good decision? I feel that I let go of the things that I know aren't going to benefit me in the future, and so I let go to develop me as a person. I asked you before the speech started what's an object that you think describes you. Mine was a sponge. What's yours?